Thursday night poetry live stream with Saki and
Matthew
and Kenny.
Cool. Can you check the stream to see if it's actually working?
It's
we had technical difficulties last week, so now I was a little shook, you know?
It is upcoming still. It is not started.
Upcoming. Okay, wait, so we're not live?
I don't think we're live.
We're 30 seconds in. I hope we're live, actually.
Nothing's streaming.
No.
Do you want to take it off Wi-Fi?
Is it that the Wi-Fi is slow? Is that the...
That would be my
Wait, refresh
suspicion.
that.
What is... I mean, it's the video.
No.
There's no refreshing. I can like leave the page and go back.
Yeah, let me just stream from cellular data, I think.
Oh, here we are.
Oh, okay, it's going.
I don't know
We're
if this
good.
is...
It's fine. Oh, that's fuzzy. That's all right. It's the audio that matters.
How lagged is it?
It's what's inside that counts.
Oh, okay. It's like 5 seconds behind.
Okay, just turn off that thing so you don't make the internet slower, although download speed should not affect upload speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's not too bad.
Got like
all right.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to Poetry Livestream. I am Saki. I'm just kidding. Okay, so today we have, how would you explain it? What's the theme of the day?
Interesting evolutionary adaptations
Of animals.
Animals.
What? I don't know. Well,
Of cell phones.
Nobody did like plants or anything, so.
Oh, okay. No, I guess it's true. Things other than animals too.
Yeah, I mean, society evolves.
I was just thinking organisms.
Oh, okay. Cool. And, oh, I forgot. Do we have one new, one old, or did everyone just have new things?
I don't have anything old.
Okay, I have 2 old ones, so I'll do one on their behalf.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to start?
Well, you should. I mean, do you have an old one, Matthew, or no? Then you should start because you have 3 poems.
Okay. My animal.
No spoilers. You gotta just read the poem, unless it's part of the title.
My animal. The name is the first word in my poem.
Okay, well,
You're
it'll
gonna
be pretty
immediately
obvious.
know what it is.
Mine
Okay.
is the last.
Oh, dang. Okay. Spoilers. Here we go. Cuckoo clock, do you tick and talk as a form of farcical façade? Cuckoo bird, unrelatably absurd, do you even know that you are odd? Long ago, your mother wished you all the best as she laid you in another mother's nest. With no father who would teach you how to sing, it's no wonder you became a silly thing. Cuckoo clock, like a key and lock, have somehow been together brought. Cuckoo, cuckoo, now the 2 of you repeat the same old story you forgot.
I like that.
Thank you. It is a song, actually. It's really cute. Cuckoo clock, do you tick and talk as a form of farcical facade? Okay, anyone.
Did you write a melody for this?
Yeah,
or is this...
I did.
Wow, that's really cute.
It's just like, sometimes when I write poems, I just like hear the little thing going on, the little music box in my head, and it just hatches itself.
Never seen a music box hatch before.
No, the poem hatches.
Oh, okay.
my brain does not crack open. Wait. Okay, so this is for those of you who don't know about cuckoos. They are brood parasites. Actually, not all of them. So what's interesting is the cuckoo family is like this broad family of birds, and it includes the California roadrunner. So we don't actually have the typical cuckoo birds in California. The closest thing I think is a roadrunner, and they're not brood parasites. They actually mate monogamously and remarkably. Is it remarkable? No, it's notable. It's notable that they actually continue to have sex even after the fertilization of the eggs is done. So they do it for fun. So they actually like each other. It's real cute. Anyway, but the cuckoo birds that this poem's about is, I guess, the European common cuckoo, the one that's famous for being in the Black Forest, and it's the one that the clocks are made out of. And so these guys are the mom lays the eggs in some other bird's nest, and then the egg hatches, and this, I guess, imposter is fed by the parents who have no idea, or maybe they do have an idea, but they're just like Stockholm syndromed into feeding this imposter. And then I guess somehow by genetics, they like manage to find a mate who is of their same kind, and then they repeat the cycle. So like no one teaches them how to do this. This is just in their genes. So maybe that'll all make more sense if you re-listen to the poem. You can rewind it, even though it's a live stream.
Wow.
Yeah. So the repeat the same old story you forgot is like, it's kind of like they didn't actually. It's not like they learned anything through their life experiences, but you're at the squeakiest chair.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm just like really easily distracted. Yeah. So somehow they don't learn anything and educate their kids about it. They just go on existing in this weird, like virus-like way. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. You guys are awfully silent, you know? I'd appreciate some comments.
I've heard you spiel about the cuckoo birds before, so
Oh?
yeah.
What's the spiel?
Your whole costume thing about them.
Oh, that.
Yeah, you told me about cuckoo birds before.
Okay. No comments.
I mean, the comment is nice.
Matthew has also seen my exhibit that has cuckoo birds in it, so I guess that's why there are no comments. You could do it for the show.
It reminds me of a little novella that Michael Sisko wrote about bird ethics. And it just goes from the perspectives of different birds, and they all have like ethical opinions about each other. And part of it is the cuckoo wandering around trying to find a mate and like getting up to shenanigans, like you say, kicking other eggs out of other nests. It's just a nice little portrayal of what it might be like to be a cuckoo bird, I guess.
Wait, what? Wait, that's the... Sorry, I think I missed something there. So the other birds have this opinion, a collective opinion of...
Well, no, yeah, they all like think each other are weird because they each, the idea is that the way they behave has like an inner life where it's like according to their own ethical principles, right?
Wait, are you saying each cuckoo bird?
Well, each different kind of bird, and then one of them is a
Okay.
cuckoo,
Mhm.
one of the perspective characters.
Mm.
And so you get like a little, why does the cuckoo do all these crazy things? It has a whole set of reasons and emotional reactions. Yeah, it's a fun little book. It's cute.
What book again?
Oh boy, it's by Michael Sisko. It's called Ethics or something Ethics. I cannot remember the title, but it has a bird on the front, so it's easy to spot among his works.
Oh, that reminds me. Were you the one who showed me that poem? It's like an animal collection poem, and then there was one about the cuckoo, and it has a little sketch. They fell as lovers and as wives. That was one of the lines, and I can't remember the rest of the poem.
Yeah. What was the name of that?
I mean, it's not from Ogden Nash's zoo, is it?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
it is.
I have no idea, man. I've never heard that before.
You don't know Ogden Nash?
I probably have heard the name.
It's he did this collection of animal poems that are like whimsical and kind of comedic. And let's see, he rhymes, for example, I don't remember the whole poem, but he rhymes the word rhinoceros with preposterous. Like, I'm gonna look at something less preposterous, like preposterous, or like
Preposterous.
tell me, oh octopus, I begs, is those things arms or is they legs?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't have them all memorized, obviously. Are you perusing the collection? Oh, you're just searching the web. Well,
I'll find it.
you're looking for the cuckoo poem or the...
Yeah.
Is this just your list of bookmarked things? That's a big list.
No, it's a website that I think I found it at that I'm looking for.
Bird. How about cuckoo?
No, because it's part of the book.
Oh. Shall we move in while you look?
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Do you want to do an old poem, or should I do my new one?
Oh, I could do an old one.
Okay.
Well, my two old ones go together because it's from
Okay,
the
then.
Sonnet Fables,
Then I
so
go.
you should go first.
Mine is pretty bad. We'll see how it
You
delivers.
mean that, like, sinister?
Like, as a poem, it lacks value.
Well, you mean it's priceless. MasterCard.
I don't think lacking value is the same as being invaluable, but I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it have a title?
No.
Oh wait, it's the last word.
I guess you could make that the title, but it's not a very good title, because
Okay,
that's just the
okay.
name of an animal.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if I read it right. I'll have to double back on some of these, because it's bad, like I said. Just keep talking about that. Okay. Being unmatched and matching one's skin to the color of one's surroundings implies a capacity for visual perception that hardly merits discounting. But while photoreceptors in mammals are many, the cephalopod has but one. How can it, through that strangely shaped eye, its camouflage so finely hun? At varying distances from an off-axis lens, different colors vary in clarity. By mapping contrast to lens retina distance, a spectral scan of vertebrate parity. That was a little rough. Maybe I'll go back at that one.
Distance. Okay.
Yeah, so that was lens and distance, and then clarity and
Okay,
clarity.
finish it.
Okay. Like a camera's automatic focus works the magic of the wise octopus.
I like that. Whoa. I didn't know you wrote about the octopus when I recited the Ogden Nash poem at you.
Oh, I also didn't realize that.
Whoa. You know what's also crazy is my next poem has the word focus in there as...
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that. It's like connections
Whoa.
going on. Did it make sense, at least?
Yeah, you know, when you read the first line or first two lines or something, I thought you were going to talk about the chameleon.
Ah, what, do they not have photoreceptors? They're reptile.
No,
They got like four of them.
just changing to match its surroundings. And then
okay.
I thought, chameleon?
Oh, that was the second stanza. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you kept going out, I was just like, oh, some sort of cephalopod. Oh, it's the cuttlefish.
Yeah, the dwarf cuttlefish is a really cool looking eye. It's like a W with some extra little stuff.
You mean
in it.
a Charlie Brown smile?
I guess that is what it looks like, yeah.
You know the Zufrank one, the true facts about the
Oh,
cuttlefish.
yeah.
And then he says, like, apparently they're colorblind, even though they can change to match their surroundings. And he says, which is like a lactose intolerant cheesemaker.
Yeah, but they're not exactly... so if it wasn't clear from the poem, like they only have one photoreceptor, they have opsins, and it's also in their skin. So people are like, oh, maybe they're doing camouflage by using their skin, but that's completely the same one as in the eye, so that doesn't make much sense. But if you have, I never took any optics classes, so I could be totally wrong about this, but as I understand it, if you have a lens that is off axis with the like photoreceptors with the retina, then different wavelengths, like different colors, will focus at different distances between the retina and the lens.
Oh, so they could potentially see.
And so they actually, maybe I'm completely wrong because this is like half an hour of reading. They actually change the distance between their lens and retina, or this is like a plausible explanation with some muscles. So the way we change like the shape of our lens, they just bring it closer to the retina, and then like by doing that, you could get like a spectral scan of the scene in front of you.
Yeah, so
over time.
that would make sense. So they can probably sense color.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be like hard to do that whole cognition thing with that, but maybe I'm just like so mammal centric in the way that I think about perception. Anyway, that's cool.
That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you that you think cephalopods are cool.
I thought you were going to thank me for giving commentary on your poem.
Did you like the poem?
Did you find the...
The book I was thinking of does not have a cuckoo in it, but it's called
Wait.
How to Tell the Birds from the Flowers. Which,
yeah!
If you've never heard of this, you should read it. It's a really beautiful little book that will have a sketch of a plant or a flower, and then a sketch of a bird, and the likeness between them will become increasingly absurd. And then there's a little poem that goes along with it about supposedly how to tell them apart, but it's just like full of fun puns and stuff. So here's a representative example: the clover, the plover. The plover and the clover can be told apart with ease by paying close attention to the habits of the bees. For entomologists aver the bee can be in clover, while etymologists occur there is no bee in plover.
That's pretty good.
Wait, you have to...
How did it spell the first
Yeah, try and-
bees the first time around?
Capital B-E.
Okay, it's like the insect bees.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And then it has these cute little sketches.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it focus.
So that one is kind of actually plausible, where the plover standing on one leg kind of looks like a clover blossom, but they get, like I said, just sillier as it goes on.
This is not the one I was thinking of, though. Do you know? I can't use my phone to search it because we're streaming from the phone. But if you look up Cuckoo, they fell as they fell as husbands and as wives. I think that's one of the lines in it. Chilly. Miss Swipe. Cuckoo poem.
Well, maybe we can find it if you go onto your...
Oh my god,
Next
it is
old phone.
Ogden Nash.
Called it.
Oh, wow, we should have
Oops.
checked that first. I have a
Yeah.
copy, I have a copy of that. Do you want to read it, or...
I'll read it.
We can have Kenny read it, because
Oh.
he doesn't have a second.
Oh,
to-
wow.
Oh,
Okay, that's fun.
snap.
Would you like to read your new one first? I guess we're kind of on this
No,
track
no,
now.
no.
Okay. I'll just scan it. Cuckoos lead bohemian lives. They fail as husbands and as wives. Therefore, they cynically disparage everybody else's marriage.
True facts.
True facts about the cuckoo.
Coo.
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 It's coo. Your turn.
Okay, I think I'm going to explain at the end again. Similar to what you did.
Okay.
Or what Saki did. I don't remember. Did you explain at the beginning what yours was?
Nice from the beginning.
Alright, this one is named after the Latin name of the animal. It's called Paraplectana sushimensis. A creditable epigram. To validate a duck, the shape and walk and swim and quack are enough. A cherry red enamel drop, idly suggesting caution, congenial stamp of polka dots and hallmark fussy saunter evoke a ladybug and not a monster. So, the animal here is, there's this spider that looks exactly like a ladybug to a bird, presumably. It just has a nice, bright, cheerful red little dome. It's the spots and everything. And then you look underneath it and there's like a little spider sitting there with his legs in. And then supposedly, I reference the saunter in here, it even mimics the way ladybugs sort of walk about, bumbling around, you know.
That's kind of...
Which is kind of sinister.
Yeah.
And it hunts just by waiting, because I guess other insects are not
So it's mantis-like.
intimidated by the presence of a ladybug until it's too late.
Oh, it actually hunts. It goes about and...
It
Although
doesn't-
apparently they also can drink nectar, so
What?
they are weirdly
Wait.
It's
slightly
just gonna
more peaceable
become
than
a
other
ladybug.
spiders.
Wait, so why would you hunt so you could be vegetarian?
I don't know. Maybe they it's not, you know, a full protein or whatever. They need to, because the nectar is just giving you, the empty carbs, right? That's why the bees have to ferment pollen, because you can't just live off of sugar.
Whoa.
Wait. I like that there was a little, it's so meta, there's like a little decoy where you think that it's going to be about a duck.
I also thought it was about a duck.
We were fooled.
Yeah, I forgot.
That was
it's
a
not about duck.
well-disguised poem.
There you go.
Cool. What?
You think it's a poem, but actually,
It's a
if you look
poem.
underneath, yeah,
It's a spider.
it's a spider. Everything's a spider.
Oh no.
But is it spin a web or no? I guess this is one of those non.
Well, it is an orb weaver by relation,
Okay.
and if you look at it, you can kind of squint and see, okay, that makes sense, because orb weavers have like the bright yellow and like black, and so you can like reconfigure it, make it more circular, and it makes sense that it looks that way. But I didn't see anything about it spinning web, so I think it just has lost that.
I feel like that'd be suspicious. It's like, oh, look at that harmless ladybug in the center of a web.
Yeah.
Wait, does it sit in the middle of a... No, wait, but it doesn't spin webs, it just...
All the pictures I could find of it were just hanging out on a leaf like a ladybug might, you know. It's like little red dot on green, although maybe people take those pictures because it's more evocative of a ladybug.
Wait, so does it... So the purpose of this ladybug disguise is not to like avoid getting eaten or something?
I think the main, sorry, I didn't say that, but probably the main reason is to
Okay.
pretend to be poisonous so that a bird won't eat you.
I was gonna say, like, if you're some prey animal, some bug that this thing eats, like, would you actually get fooled when you're like up close and seeing it like head on? Like, Probably looks like a spider.
Probably not. You just need to get vaguely close enough, I guess.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think there are a bunch of non-predatory in that way spiders and just harmless beetles that also just look like ladybugs, and they're not trying to hunt anything. They're just trying to pretend to be poisonous.
Mm.
So that's probably just the main reason.
Cool. Fun facts. So what is the common name of this thing?
The ladybird mimic
Oh,
spider.
That's pretty straightforward.
that's very straightforward.
Yeah, I could have made that up.
Oh, and I found out on Wikipedia. Do you know what the lady stands for?
Stands for.
Yeah, who's the lady?
Some queen who likes things, and it was named after her.
Technically correct. You
Wait,
have
is
a
this
guess?
like I don't know.
It's Mary.
Queen of Scots?
Everyone, no, the Queen of Heaven.
Oh!
Wait, what?
The same one from Notre Dame. It's all the
Wait,
same.
what?
It's all the same Mary. I'm telling you.
Wait, so, but why?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Wait, so the person who discovered it or named it or something was...
Well, I just think it's like an old, conventional, vernacular name. But for some reason, people remember that that's who it's named for. But yeah, I don't know why exactly.
Because it's like the color of the blood of Christ, and well, then what's with the black spots? I thought it was an immaculate conception. I don't know.
Dang.
Anyway.
Okay.
Cool.
You have two more.
I have two more. Well, it's kind of one more. All right. So for this last poem, which is the old poem that I brought for a presentation, what?
You gonna presentate us?
You want to presentate so hard. Is a sonnet, a 3-beat sonnet followed by a 1-beat sonnet. You know these. These are from a collection of sonnet fables, TLDR sonnet fables. Wait, don't rattle the table. It's shaking the live stream.
Whoop! Sorry, I will be. No
Just
longer
stop moving. You're creaking the
It
chair.
seems like
You're
it.
shaking the table.
on. Just sit here quietly.
Just be calm. Okay. So this one is also about a bird who's also an imposter. You may know the legend of the fable of the bird of borrowed feathers. All right, here we go. It's first the 3-beat sonnet. A jackdaw black and drab hypothesized that he just needed to be fab to join the rank's elite. And so he gathered feathers the peacocks once possessed and glued them to his nethers in hopes that they'd impress. But nobody was conned by fabricated flair. They plucked the plumes he donned and left the jackdaw bare. Beware the spotlight's focus if all your talent's bogus.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've come full circle. All right, and now we have the TLDR version. Single beat
T
sonnet.
or L or D or R or.
Huh?
Where do you put the? Sorry, I'm being dumb.
TLDR hyphen er.
Okay.
All right. I had to break up some of the words because there were too many syllables. A jackdaw hustled to stack his bustle. Some peacock plumes did he assume. The poser learnt that donors weren't. Oh, sorry. The poser learnt the donors weren't down for this counterfeit. It doesn't really rhyme. It's really hard to.
It's good.
Anyway, that is it. That's it for me.
Counterfeit.
They weren't down for this counterfeit.
That is it.
Down for this
Oh, this.
counterfeits. I know it doesn't quite rhyme, but it was cool, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't actually need your validation. You can say it sucked.
I've also heard these before, so.
Oh. Why do you know all my stuff
It's an
already?
old poem, man. You already said it. Okay.
Do you have an old poem to share? All right.
No, but I like your short stuff. It's
No,
is it
you,
too late?
you can stop complimenting.
Did I miss my
me.
chance?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it because I was thinking about the rhyme, and then then I thought about if I liked the rhyme or not. I'm a little slow.
Dang, if you took that long to decide if you liked it, I guess it was.
No, it just means it's a well-considered opinion.
Okay, if you say so. Anyway, if there's nothing more left to say, we should put the live stream away.
Okay.
No one's gonna say okay.
I did. I said K.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's the X button. I got it.